Okay. Yes, this morning I heard this sad news, what is happening in Orlando, Florida, that somebody just went into a bar and killed 50 people, innocent people, and injured 53. We don't know what was the motive, but the Islam tells us that you cannot take a life unjustly. It is very clear understanding in the Holy Quran that if you have taken a life of one person, as if you have taken the life of whole mankind. This was the guidance for the Muslims all over the globe, and especially with the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. As far as this brutal attack, it is an inhuman behavior. Islam has nothing to do with that. People call themselves Muslim and they do those things in the name of Islam, where the Islam says categorically a totally different view. Holy Quran says that you are the best of the people and your duty is to do good to the mankind and stop people from the evil. This is the duty as a Muslim. And where this kind of thing is being happening, how we can associate that thing with Islam? As we look at the Christianity, in 1986, one guy in Oklahoma blew up a federal building and killed 186 innocent children. That is not the teaching of Christianity. That has nothing to do. These are the sick people in every culture, in every religion, which they get the shield of their faith and do this heinous crime. ISIS we see at this time, they're killing the Muslims. Forget what they're talking about the Christian and the Jews. This is a sad situation we are in. We, the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, we are established 125 years and close to 100 years in America. And our message is very simple: love for all and hatred for none. As a Muslim, we have the obligation to this country because it is the guidance. It is the guidance of the Prophet of Islam, that hubbul watni min al iman, that every Muslim, wherever he lives, he must not only like that country where they are, but they should love that country. This is the obligation to me, and this is the obligation to every Muslim who is living in America at this time. We have a big sign over there. We have 4 different kind of dealing we do once a year. One is Muslim for life, Muslim for loyalty, and Muslim for peace. We as the Ahmadiyya Muslim community will collect close to 10,000 pints of blood every year around 9/11. And we also have the same message that the love for one's country is part of our faith, and we have given close to 300 people of our faith has been killed in Pakistan and different countries, and we haven't taken even a single life in the whole time, not taken any revenge, because our duty is to pray for those people who don't know what the faith is all about. As Jesus always talked about peace, so the Prophet Muhammad always talked about peace, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is the message for the Muslim in America, very clearly, that they should be watchful in the ranks, that there are some people who are hijacking Islam, and giving it the bad name at this time. They should be watchful of their children in their mosques, in their schools, and they should be bring to the authorities their behavior, because we are here together. We are not going nowhere. Whether we are Christian, we are Muslim, or we are Jew, we must find a piece of harmony among us. But pointing fingers specifically on some Muslim behavior is not right either. 1.5 billion in the globe, millions in America, 140,000 in Philadelphia. If one individual behaves like that, we should not label the whole faith with that tragedy with somebody bring it on to other people. Our condolence to those families whose loved one has died in that attack yesterday. And we have our prayers for those who are sick at this time in the hospital, that we are praying for them for their speedy recovery. May Allah Almighty heal them all. And that's the message for me today.
Does it hurt you when people just wrap in the community with those who are, in fact, this evidence has not even been established what the motive is here yet, but everybody jumps to a conclusion. Does that hurt you to see that time and time again, the leap of faith, people just assuming something?
Well, in America, because the news and print media is so quick, and they so fastly go to any direction they want, don't wait for the FBI or the authorities to come up. Our President Barack Obama gave a very nice 5-minute speech today, where he put everything in the proper perspective, that we should not jump into the conclusion till we have all the facts together. And just people are behaving like that, that is not the American value, I would say. We should wait, let the authority figure it out, and then we should make any comments and reaction.
Very good. I don't have any other questions. Is there anything that you'd care to add?
Well, I guess my message will still... Okay, Balaj, want to add up something, please?
Well, you did a good job.
Okay. My last... Because I'm here to defend Islam, not for every Muslim behavior. My duty is to look toward Quran and what is the guidance we have. And we should convey that message to all people. And the message is very simple. The Prophet of Islam, if you look at his life, he was in Medina and he was sitting. And here comes the funeral. And people keep on sitting, and somebody say, it is a funeral of a Jew. He stood up. He says that he is a human being first. Then he becomes a Jew. We must honor the life and death of every human being. This was the character of that person which came to us. And sometimes the Muslim, unfortunately, behaved totally in a way that the ISIS I just mentioned, they're killing the innocent people of their own kind, killing the Muslim. Look at India, Pakistan. People do the blasting, who they are killing? The Muslim of their own kind. Sad situation. But we believe as a Muslim community that the reformer of the age has come. His name was Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian. He came for the unification of mankind. He is being rejected at this time as the Jesus, the son of Mary, was rejected in Jerusalem at that time. But the time will come that slowly, people will get his message, the message of love and peace and unification of mankind. He is the Khalifa at this time. We are established in 206 countries at this time. And he speaks to all of them at 1 o'clock on Friday. And they all listen. Beautiful understanding. I don't see there's any other news media that who can convey in the same way that the people can listen to him. We believe in his institution of Khilafat. We call all the mankind, especially the Muslim too, to come and join us so we can give the message of peace to America. Not the way we sometimes the Muslims behave in a way that they become the painful, even for the Muslims too. Though Muslims are not happy what happened yesterday, they are crying like any other American. Because they have the same love for this country. They are in the army, they are in the navy, they are working in the federal government, city and state. And we, as a Muslim, have the same obligation like any other American. And that's the reason we feel pain the same way like anybody else. But we strongly condemn these acts. We should be watchful. My message again for the Muslims who are going to the mosque, keep your eye on the youth, because if they are going to be radicalized, it's going to hurt them, their family, and our country, USA. God bless you. Thank you.